Okay, we're recording. All right. Hey, you guys. So happy that you are here tonight. I know some of you will be watching the recording. My name is Erin Young, and I've been a coach for almost 7 years. It'll be 7 years in February. I've been doing this for a little while, and I've helped a lot of coaches move their business forward to Emerald. And I've moved myself and my husband and a few business enrolls to Emerald and beyond. And so this is definitely one of those. I see a chat. Let me see what I'm doing here. Okay. Oh, say Nikki was responding. Okay. All right. So I'm really excited to be here to help you all tonight, and I'll definitely share as much as I can, and then open this up for Q&A to those of you who are on the call live. But I'll stop the recording before I do that, so you can ask anything you want to, and hopefully you leave here with some good information. So by the end of this, you should really know exactly like what this Emerald rank is and why it matters and how to make it happen. So I think it's really going to be good. It's really something really easy, to be honest. And I think you'll see that it really is almost like a matter of making a decision that you're just going to do it. It's not anything that you have to like be a coach forever to rank advance. This is something that you can literally, like, I think your wheels are going to start turning immediately of how you could wake up as an Emerald coach tomorrow, or on, next Thursday. Because in the Beachbody world, if you didn't know this yet, our weeks end at 11:59 Eastern on Wednesday nights. And so every Thursday is rank advancement day. It's also payday. And so that's why we always like to push for, for hitting goals by a Wednesday night or by a Thursday morning, so that a rank advancement happens, so that you can earn as much income as you can and have a good paycheck, those kinds of things. So we're doing this call tonight because maybe you get off this call and you send a few messages and you get some coaches signed up and you wake up tomorrow as an Emerald. Like, that would be amazing. And it's totally possible. Like, I'm not just throwing out a best case scenario. Like, that is something that could really happen. So basically, Emerald is the first rank advancement as a coach, and it is basically you plus 2 coaches. So it's you as the lead coach, and you sign up 2 coaches. And what this means here is active coach. This is a coach that doesn't just say, okay, I'll become a coach, and they pay $39.95 and sign up and pay a sign up fee. This is somebody actually who's active. And what I mean by active is that they have product ordered. Okay, they are getting Shakeology on Home Direct, or they're getting their performance products, or they're getting beach bars, but they're getting some product and their account is active in terms of there's money coming in on their account because they're making a purchase. And so what they need is 50 PV, and 50 PV means personal volume points. And to give you an idea, it's kind of like dollars basically, but like Shakeology is 90 PV every single month. So a lot of times my customers who really love Shakeology are becoming coaches because then they're able to get a discount. They're able to share it with their mom, their dad, their brother, their sister, their husband, whoever. And it really benefits families if there's a coach in the family, because they can get product for cheaper and things like that. So it's just you plus 2 more people. That's it. When I signed up, I believe that my first 2 coaches, one of them was my cousin, and one of them was just a girl that I met. Like, I'm from Noblesville, Indiana, and I taught in Fishers, Indiana. I was a high school English teacher. And one of them was another girl I had just met in Fishers. And it was basically like my cousin and this girl, her name was Mandy. They both wanted to join me in a challenge group, and they both wanted challenge packs. And so it made sense. I was like, you guys aren't going to just, and they were both committing to do Insanity with me. And I'm like, this is a 60-day program. And I love Shakeology. It's a game changer for me. And I know you want to do this whole program with me. So you might as well be a coach, so that next month your Shakeology is cheaper. And also I told them too, which I firmly believe, that by being a coach, you're actually upping your opportunity to get results, because you're kind of taking yourself a little bit more seriously. Because to me, coach meant like, all right, Erin, you got skin in the game. You're doing this. Like, you've got this title. So to me, I just took my role as a challenger more seriously when I was signing up as a coach. So to be honest, I came into the business immediately as a coach because my coach presented it to me that way. Erin, you're a fitness for life person. You're going to be doing this program for more than 30 days. You need to be a coach. And I was like, okay. And so that's just, I've been comfortable sharing when someone enrolls, immediately sharing with them the coach opportunity, because I firmly believe that being a coach not only gets you a discount, because I don't think that's the number one reason to become a coach. I think the number one reason to become a coach is that you are putting yourself in the place of greatest potential, that you are putting yourself into a community of people who also are really positive and who are getting results, who've already succeeded on this journey. And why would I not want to hang out with the people that know what they're doing and that have already gotten results? Like, to me, I just wanted to be part of this like thing that Beachbody was. And I also knew that the people who were getting the best results were coaches. And I wanted to get the best results too. So I wanted to set myself up for success. So basically anybody who says, yeah, I want to be on the journey with you, I'm immediately like, okay, well, let's be a coach then. It doesn't mean everybody says yes to that, but I think it just is planting a seed of what is possible. So, so that's what is Emerald. So like, why should you become Emerald? Like, what are the benefits to you? Well, number one, you are a business owner. And so a rank advancement is actually taking yourself to that next level, that next rung of success as a coach. And you're giving yourself an opportunity to make a greater income. I mean, honestly, that's really what's happening here, is you're building your business and you're putting yourself in a place that's like, okay, I could potentially make even more money now as an Emerald coach. Because what we do in this business is we change lives. And the number of lives we change really dictates the amount of income that we're making. And when we start signing up coaches and we become an Emerald coach, what's happening is that we're changing lives, but those people have an opportunity to change lives. Okay, that's super cool. But what it is doing, number 1, 2, and 3, is that this is what I found to be true, at least, okay? That being an Emerald, you're getting your first public recognition in the world of social media that you are successful as a coach. People may not know, like in your world, what Emerald means, but you're getting a public shout out from your coach that you've advanced to Emerald, and they're shouting you out and people are congratulating you. And so then it's kind of like those people who've been watching, or those people that are like, wait, what is she doing? Wait, she's successful at it because she's getting the shout out. I don't know what she's doing, but it's like she's doing it. You know, I think there's something cool about that gives you a level of credibility within people who don't really understand what this is yet. I also think it's a huge boost of confidence. Like the day that I went Emerald, I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I want to do that again. Like I loved the recognition. I loved the support. I loved the shout out. And I loved that people who, like the teachers that I worked with or my family members, they were like, oh, wow, good job. Even though they didn't know what the good job was for, but like they saw that I was succeeding. And I kind of liked that. And I thought it was good for social cred. Number 2, this is way cool, especially right now, is that you start to qualify to receive a team cycle bonus. Okay. So as a coach, you are only making an income on retail sales. So like if you sell Shakeology or a challenge pack, or you hook somebody up with BOD, you're going to make retail sales on that, 25% commission, or you're going to be making like a bonus for the challenge packs. Okay. FAQ in the Coach Online office on all that. Okay. So as a coach, you're making money on retail. That's it. So basically your paycheck is dependent on, did I sell a challenge pack? Did I hook people up with product? Am I helping people on their journey? Well, as an Emerald and Diamond coach, okay, and higher, you're making an income based on the volume of your team as well. You're making a team cycle bonus. And there's a rhyme and a reason for how much you make, but basically like every time that your business bonuses, so like, I'll say this, like it took me a long time to understand this, but just bear with me, okay? But if there's $100 on your left side of your business and $200 on your right, you're gonna make $14 when you sleep. And so basically like when your coaches are getting their own Shakeology orders filled, or maybe they share a challenge pack with somebody in their family, when they're on their journey and or paying it forward, you're going to make some money, extra money on that. And I like to say it's making money when you sleep, because that's what happens is you bonus at night, kind of in the Coach Online office when we're sleeping. So, you know, this is honestly a lot of our income. I just realized I had my daughter's sticker on my shirt right now. Okay, I'll just leave it on, okay, for the good of the order here. Mom life, right? Stickers all over me usually in my house. So you're going to be able to make money from your team's bonus or your team's volume. Okay, super cool. What happened last week and what's continuing to happen right now, though, because of a launch of Transform 20, okay, like last week was the first week it was available. People were buying this like hotcakes, and they still are, okay? So there's a lot of team volume, And so people who are coaches with the coach rank aren't really benefiting from a launch unless they're just selling a lot of challenge packs. But Emerald and higher coaches, they made some rock star paychecks last week because they have more volume coming into their teams. And so that's what's really cool about that, is that they were making record breaking paychecks because of a launch. So continuing to grow your business, adding coaches, rank advancing to Emerald and then beyond, because Diamond coaches actually make a little bit of a higher team cycle bonus. It's really cool when opportunities like this come. I really wish somebody would have told me that, because I never really understood that when I was starting as coach. I didn't know anything. I literally knew nothing about this. So I'm so happy that we get to teach you these kinds of things tonight. So you're able to do that. So it's really cool. So number 3 is that you start to qualify for, this is amazing because I just got 2 new customers today because of this, the customer lead and success club lead program. So when you're an Emerald coach, Beachbody's like, oh, she's building her business. Okay, cool. She has coaches. She has customers. She's not just chilling out, just doing nothing. Okay. So if you're an Emerald and you hit Success Club, which means you're changing 3 lives every month, basically, Beachbody is like, okay, she's not only like kicking it in her business, but she is also helping people. So we're going to give her free customers. And so like every week I get 2, 3, 4 customer leads coming to me that Beachbody just puts in there. And I open up my coach online office and it's like, you got 2 new customers. And they're people that were given to me because I am an Emerald and higher coach and I'm hitting Success Club consistently. And so the leads are people that go to the Team Beachbody website and order product, and they don't have a coach. And when they check out, they're asked if they want a free coach to contact them and help them on their journey. Most people click yes, check the box that says yes, and then they're divvied out to all the Emerald and higher coaches who are hitting Success Club. So this is amazing, like seriously, super, super, super cool. What's really cool about that is you start to earn a commission on people that Beachbody's introduced you to. And so this is what's really, really neat. Okay, so this is just an example. Okay, so let's just say that like you hit Success Club and you're an Emerald in the month of January. Okay, and so so you were given throughout the month a total of 12 customers from Beachbody. Okay. And they all came in and, you know, you look in your coach online office, you're like, cool, I don't know this person, but I will email you and I will invite you to be in my challenge group and I want to help you. Like, I'm your coach, Erin. Okay. And let's just, so we didn't make any money on them at first because they came in, I didn't sell them anything, but Beachbody said, here, take care of this person. Okay. Well, what happens is that I didn't make any money on them at first, but I am going to make a commission on what they order next. Okay. And so let's just say that some of those customers then the next month, they're going to come around and they're going to order product. They're going to get Shakeology. They decide they want to be in my challenge group. They need a challenge pack. They want BOD. They want to do Transform 20, whatever, because they emailed them and I told them I'm here to help. What are your goals? You know, and then we were chatting and I'm like, this is what I think you need. And so then they start getting their stuff, their goodies, you know, and so then I'm going to earn a commission on them. And so that's what's really cool about leads. Like you guys, like I have a really rock star coach on my team. I feel like she's one of my best friends, Alicia, because of the lead program. Like not all leads like reply back, but some of them do. And it took Alicia like 2 years to reply back, but it was so worth it. And I'm so glad that like she was given to me. And I think it was kind of like almost fate, you know? But I mean, there's this possibility that you're going to make this huge amount of commission on people that Beachbody's like, hey, they need a coach. So here you go, Erin. You know, you're Emerald, you're hitting Success Club, you're doing a good job, you're building your business, you're taking care of people. So that's a really cool example. All right. So this is kind of one of those things that I like to talk about because it has been huge in making an income for our family and also really taking our business to the next level. And I really believe that if you are serious about your business and you want to earn some income and you are going to be here more than like a year from now, that and you're not just like chilling and checking it out and I don't know, you're just not sure, right? But you're like, I want to do this. Like, I want to be Emerald. I want to be here a year from now. I want to be a diamond coach. I want to make an income with this. I want it to be a side hustle. I want it to be a full, whatever you want it to be, but you want it to be something, right? Something awesome. I firmly believe that one of your two coaches should be like a spouse or like significant other, mom, sister, brother, family member, your oldest daughter who's 18 and older. I don't know, but like, or son, doesn't matter if it's your daughter or son, but you know what I'm saying. But I do believe that having a family business center or a business center that you can control is huge, especially if this is a family member or a spouse or somebody that could benefit from Shakeology or needs a bot account or wants to have beach bars or performance products or something like this. Might as well sign them as a spouse or as a coach, okay? And I feel like they should be on one of those first two legs of your business because what happens is that, and this will show you an example, and this is very true to this is an example from another coach's business center, but this is very true in mine. Is I signed up my husband as a coach, but I didn't for like over a year. I'll get to that. It's because I had doubts and I had no clue what I was doing with my business. So David became a coach and after I hit Success Club, I started building his business. Like I said, this was a year down the road and I built his business up. And so David's business, like he's been a coach for 5 years, okay, like in the Coach Online office, and he's a diamond level coach. And after 5 years, okay, we're over this amount, but this was like maybe in the summer, he had his total earnings as a coach was over $100,000. Okay. Because I signed him up as a coach. Okay. And then at one point I started building his business, but I don't do anything with it. He doesn't hit Success Club anymore, but he hangs out at Diamond all the time, but he's making an income on that Teen Cycle bonus. Okay. And so the thing of it is, and the reason why I bring this up is because a lot of us let fear and doubt hold us back from sharing the business opportunity with a spouse or with a family member or whoever, because we're just, I don't know, we're afraid of what they'll say or something like that, or we don't want to have another home direct order to keep their account active or whatever it is. Like I mean, when I signed up David, there weren't a lot of options for HD orders. Like it was Shakeology and that was pretty much it. And now there's bars and performance products. So like if you're using performance and getting it through your account, you might as well just sign up your spouse and bring it through that account. That's what I think. But anyway, but so the moral of the story is that investing $106 as a coach for Shakeology into David's account, right, has brought our family over $100,000. And so that's like a no-brainer business investment in my opinion. But it's just, I share that because it's almost like you've got to have that long-term vision of like, okay, that makes sense. I also like it because if you're building beyond Emerald and you want to become a diamond coach, you do need to have some business centers that you like can trust and have control over. And so I think that signing a spouse is like the most amazing idea in the whole wide world. I think it should be one of the first two coaches because they will earn even more of an income because David is not. He's probably like, he's a year down the road on one of my legs of my business. And so there's a lot of success that he's missing out on in terms of Teen Cycle bonusing. So I just think that is a huge opportunity. And if you didn't hear me say anything or you didn't understand what I was saying, definitely make sure you heard me say you should definitely sign up your spouse and it should be one of those first two coaches. Okay. So, you know, here's the thing is that this is really simple. And I hope that I'm kind of nonchalant about it because it really is, I feel like just a decision that you have to make. Like, all right. And I believe that I did. I was like, all right, I'm going to do that first rank thing. So it's Emerald. So the next two people that say yes to me, I'm just going to be like, hey, you should be a coach. You know, like I just made the decision, like I'm going to be in Emerald and I'm going to just do what what needs to happen to make that happen. I didn't have to jump through hoops or convince anyone of anything. I just shared, this is what I think the right solution is for you. And so my question to you is just like, who are your two people going to be? Because I imagine that right now in your head, you're thinking of a few people that would love to be on this journey with you, that could benefit from being on this journey with you. It doesn't mean that you or they are going to like create a full-time business if you don't want to. It just means that you're saying, I want to be a coach. I want to be a part of this organization because they're really freaking cool people and they're positive. I want to put myself in the place of greatest potential. I'd love to save some money on products that I already love. And I would love to put a little bit more skin in the game so that I can make sure that I get the results that I so deserve and want. That's kind of what I think about that. And so, a lot of coaches, their very first two coaches are a spouse, a parent. My mom is a coach. Okay. A sibling. My younger brother is not a coach yet, but he will be soon. A best friend. Okay. Best friends, coworkers. Oh my gosh. Like so many teachers are on our team because I shared this with like everybody that I worked with. Neighbors. I have neighbors who are coaches on our team. And these are all people that for me, at least, they became coaches because they were loving the products, or they came into it immediately because they saw and they trusted me in saying, you just need to be a coach, and so that's kind of who my coaches were in the beginning, especially kind of those people right around me. So that's kind of what I leave you guys with tonight. But I did want to show you something else real quick before I get off here. I know it's 8:50. Okay, so let's see. I want to share with you this as well. No, not that, this. Okay, so let's see. Can you guys see this where like this says 2 options for sign up? Can you see that? No? Okay. Hold please. Okay, stop my share. And I'm going to start it again. Share. Okay. Now, can you see that now? Okay. So this is something that really helps me. This is just kind of like a script of what I say when someone says yes to a challenge pack, because I personally feel like that most people are saying yes to me because they want to be on this journey with me. And I feel that's kind of the same for this whole team. Like Spartan Nation is very much fitness focused, helping people focused. We lead with challenge packs in the biz, and maybe more so than the business, and that's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But most people who are saying yes to me are saying yes to challenge packs, and they're enrolling as coaches because I share with them when they sign up, they have 2 options to sign up, because that's the truth. Okay. And so like, if they're like, yeah, I totally want to do Transform 20. Okay. For example, I'm going to say, I'm so excited for you. Okay, Stephanie, you have 2 sign up options. 1 is a challenge member, or 2 is a coach member. Okay. I feel like there's so much confidence that comes when somebody else gives you the words, right? You get the same group experience with both. The only difference is, as a coach member, you get a 25% discount on everything Beachbody in the future, including Shakeology, and you will become a part of my Fit Girls team. I would love that. Which is true, right? And I think that also makes people kind of smile on the inside when you tell them a compliment like that. Also, if you have a friend or loved one who wants to join us in the future, you can earn a referral bonus. So I'm planting a seed that she can also pay it forward too. But listen to this right now. As a coach member, also getting Transform 20, you get an exclusive invitation to be part of Shaun T's coach only group. What a once in a lifetime perk. Like, I don't know about you, but I would have been like, what? Okay. Both are the same price. It's totally up to you which one sounds better to you. Okay. So something that I did there was like, made sure that I just was straight up. Like, that's the thing. Like, I had somebody ask me today, would you like to get my distributor discount and try out my products for 90 days? And I was like, is that your like funny way of asking me to be a distributor? Like, we don't need to be creepy and salesy like that, because there's nothing salesy about this. You're just sharing an opportunity to say yes to being a coach, and you're leaving that decision up to them. You're not like trying to trick anyone. So this is like a really great way to offer the coach opportunity. So like, if you have somebody, even that just recently purchased a challenge pack, you can upgrade that. You can be like, oh my gosh, I had no clue. I should have shared this with you, because you can go back and people can sign up as a coach, and then they're going to get their coach sign up fee reimbursed to them. Because when somebody becomes a coach at the time they buy a challenge pack, there's no sign up fee of $39.95. But if let's just say I sold a challenge pack to someone today and I didn't offer her this, and I'm like, Anne, oh my gosh, I just got off this training and I just learned that you could have upgraded your pack and become a coach and been part of Sean's group. I didn't even know this. I just learned about it. Is this something you want to do? And Anne's gonna be like, yeah, girl, because I love my man Sean. And so what we can do for Anne is go into the Coach Online office, do a share cart for coach only, and she's going to pay $39.95. But then there's this form where she submits a form and she gets it reimbursed because she did buy a challenge pack or a completion pack. So Beachbody wants people to be coaches. They're going to make it so super simple. So if you have sold a challenge pack, that's an option as well. So, definitely one of the things that you need to do is reach out to your coach and say, this is what I'm thinking. This is what my goal is. Here are the people I'm thinking about. Here's my scenario. How can I make this emerald thing happen? That's what you need to do, is reach out to your coach, because they'll be like, oh, well, this person, you should share it this way or that way. So, it is really simple, but it's just a matter of making that decision. Okay. So hopefully that was helpful. Now, what your job is to do is as accountability for being on this call or watching this call, because I know some people are going to be watching the playback, but you definitely need to reach out to your coach and say, okay, Erin, I was on the Emerald call, and here's my first two coaches. Here are the coaches who are going to sign up and make me Emerald. And you don't know that 100%, but that's a positive affirmation. It's a way of being putting that goal into the universe. And because this matters to get to Emerald, it's your way of affirming it into the universe and saying, these are my two people. And then your coach is gonna be like, great, okay, let's make it happen. What do they need to hear from you? What does this person need to know or hear or understand from you? Because they're not gonna say yes because of a challenge pack. I just want you to know, they're gonna say yes because of you and because of this opportunity to be part of this community. Seriously, that is the coolest part of this. And so please know that it's not all about knowing product knowledge. It's all about just having that confidence within yourself that this is the right thing for this person. Okay. So your job is to reach out to your coach, tell them who your two people are. I would also really like for you to tell them what your deadline is, when you will be an Emerald coach. So look at that calendar. If it's not this Thursday, then it should be next Thursday. If it's not tomorrow, that's totally fine, but you can do it. Okay. Maybe it's next Thursday, and maybe before Christmas. Wouldn't that be so cool? Before, your kids get on winter break and all that kind of stuff, you wake up as an Emerald. That would be the coolest thing ever. So, do that as your call to action tonight. Okay. And hopefully this was helpful to you guys. And I'm going to stop the recording. If anybody on here live has any questions, I'll ask or see if you guys have any questions. All right. Thank you.